Hi everyone, it's Father Brian Jane from the Sarnia Bluewater Roman Catholic family of parishes. I have with me a special guest, Rob Cardis. Hi Rob.
Hi, pleasure to be here.
How are you?
Good.
So Rob, tell us a little bit about yourself and your upbringing and how you came to faith.
Yeah, sure. So as you said, my name's Rob Cardis, and originally actually I'm from Welland, Ontario,
Okay.
and grew up in Welland with my parents. And my mother was a school teacher, junior kindergarten school teacher for a number of years. My father worked at Stelco, and I also have my sister Tara, who's 6 years younger than me. Actually, her birthday's tomorrow, February 23rd. So, but I grew up in Welland and attended St. Kevin's Catholic Church.
Okay.
And then went to school in the Catholic education system with Alexander Kuska School of Elementary and Notre Dame College School in high school. In terms of coming to the faith, there were two really instrumental people that I wanted to mention. One is a priest named Father Jim Mulligan, who has since passed away, but he was a teacher at Notre Dame and also a pastor at St. Kevin's Church. And he had such a lovely mercy before judgment approach to him, and was the one that would always remind me that there is no such thing as perfection on this side of heaven. So it was always good to hear that, because you're sometimes striving for that. And then the second person would be my mother. My mother, Susan, who is 75 years old and has a birthday coming up too.
Okay.
She was the one that really always ensured we understood the importance of our faith.
Okay.
And we're at church on Sundays. And I just think often of how my love for the Mass has evolved as I become an adult. And that has everything to do with my mother.
Wonderful. Now you have a role at Lambton College. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah. So I'm the president and CEO of Lambton College. So I work with a number, over 600 awesome people, from faculty to staff to college leaders. And obviously it's one of 24 community colleges in the Ontario college system, the best one, I might add, in my humble opinion. But certainly it does great work here locally, and obviously working with students and clients and helping them to attain their purpose in life and their ultimate goals.
And you're fairly new to that position, am I correct?
Yeah, about a year and a half.
It'll
be 2 years in July 1st, 2023.
Wow. So what's the vision or the mission of Lambton College?
The mission is very simple. It talks about community and student success. That's what we strive for. That's been the mission. We've been through a number of iterations of a strategic plan, but that's always been retained.
Yeah.
Because it's simple, but it's right to the point. Community and student success. And we have a bit of a mantra at the college called the Lambton Way, where we talk about how much our students need us on any given day for a variety of reasons. And the Lambton Way refers to exceeding the expected for our students and our clients, something that we do strive to do on a daily basis, because I tell our students all the time that if they told me what it took for them to get to that seat, I would probably be a bit overwhelmed with the barriers and the adversity they've had to deal with. So I always have great respect for our students.
And you have a lot of foreign immigrants that come in and take advantage of the education offered.
We do. We have a number of students from India to Nepal to Brazil. About half of our student body is international students from abroad, and then we obviously have a number of local students and also domestic students that aren't from Sarnia Lambton, but from outside the catchment. Yeah. And often those students come in to take a number of programs like nursing or chemical production engineering or those types of programs.
Excellent. Yeah. So what are some of the extracurricular activities that the college offers?
Yeah, there's a number of them. I forget who quoted this, but there's a quote talking about that we should be offering two educations. One shows a student how to make a living, and the other how to live. The first thing should happen in our classrooms, based on the training and learning. The second one, though, is often founded in what you're talking about, extracurricular activities, and those could range from our student government, where students get involved as student leaders, to social justice, different activities. We have the Lion's Heart Food Bank, which helps to service our student body. Yep. We obviously have athletics and recreation as extracurricular. So there's a number of ways students can get involved as leaders, and we want them to take that with them when they walk across the graduation stage and understand that their community, wherever they end up, whether it be locally, provincially, globally, need them to be involved well beyond their 9-to-5 job.
Great. Now, you're also involved in the family of parishes.
I am.
Which particular parish do you attend?
St. Benedict's.
Okay, and you've been there quite a while?
Quite a while, yeah, since 2000, around 2006.
Okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
And your family is there and involved in various ways?
Yeah, my family, my wife Heather, who's guidance department head at Wallaceburg Secondary School, and then we have my daughter Faith, who's going to be 21 in July, third year at Brock University in concurrent education.
Okay.
And then my daughter Mackenzie, who's in grade 9 and at St. Patrick's High School.
Excellent.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, I can't let you go before asking you, what are some of your favorite hobbies, books, movies? What do you do for fun?
Yeah, there's a few I would highlight. One is Notre Dame football.
Okay.
I'm a big University of Notre Dame fan in general.
Uh-huh.
Always like to visit that campus. It's one of my big misses. The grotto there is one of my more favorite
Yes,
places on
I've been
earth.
there.
As well, I'm a big Matthew Kelly fan. He's an author,
Yes.
and specifically his book Holy Moments is one that I would highly recommend.
Yep.
Just because it really speaks to the importance of being attentive in everyday life and those small moments. It might seem like small opportunities that God provides, but that can have a big impact if we're paying attention. And that's what he kind of coins as those holy moments. So
Excellent.
it was a great book to read.
Excellent. Well, thank you for all that you do.
Pleasure.
And this is Father Brian Jane bidding you goodbye. From News from the Family Pew. See you next time.